Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to get all the trophies in MLB The Show 2024. If you follow this guide, the Platinum Trophy should take you less than 5 hours and I'll personally give it a 3 out of 10 difficulty. You do not need to have any baseball knowledge if you're following this guide, but I would recommend that you at least play the tutorial to gain a basic understanding of the controls. Please make sure to leave a like on this video and let's get started with our first trophy. To get the trophy ambush, we just need to get a hit with the first pitch of the game. So go to classic, load into a simple game, choose any team of your liking, it does not really matter, just leave all the settings to be standard and just click advanced to start a new game. You can skip all this by pressing X. Now once you're in the game, all you need to do is get a hit. So press X at the right time, X or circle will work. So just here. Now if you do miss just like I did, no worries, press options, go to exit and you can confirm restart. And this way you're back again at the first pitch of the game. And now all you need to do is get a hit with X, circle or square. And here as you see, I did get a hit. And as soon as that pitch is completed, I get the trophy ambush for getting a hit with the first pitch of the game. Hey, next we're gonna go for empty the tank for getting a strikeout with no energy remaining. So again, go into one of the classic games. Now you're gonna give the team on the left, which is gonna be the team batting first, a weaker team. So we're gonna choose Senators here, and then we're gonna go to the right, and that's gonna be us. Remember, if you want to be pitching, you want to be team on the right, and if you want to be batting, you want to be team on the left. And on the right, we're going to choose Boomers, which is an all-star amazing team with a lot of great players. So that's the team we're going to be sticking for most of this trophy run. It's a great team, so I would recommend that you guys also play Boomers. Now again, options, we can leave all that as standard. We don't really need to change anything there. So just leave that as is and we're ready to get the game started. Okay, once in the game, we're going to click options and we're going to go to manager. We're going to go to the bullpen. Now we're going to scroll down and we're going to go to SU position. So John Franco is there for us. So at the SU position, we're going to click warm up. And we're going to make sure this guy is warming up. And then we can back out. Now at this point, we're going to press L1 and circle. Now L1 and circle on the PlayStation will initiate an intentional walk. So we want to do that and then press X to confirm that we want to do the intentional walk. And we want to do that 3 times. So as you see here, this is the second time. So keep doing that and do it one more time. And what that would do is that would load up all 3 bases. Okay, now once you're done with that and all 3 bases are loaded, we're going to click on options again. Now go into the bullpen. Again, find a guy, John Franco. And we're going to now this time put him in the game. So as you see, he's come onto the field. Now we're going to go again to quick manage. And we're going to go pitch around. And what that will do is that will drain the energy, as you can see on the right hand side. And anytime we get someone else other than the guy that we want, which is John Franco, we're just gonna bunt. So keep clicking pitch around when it's John Franco or your substitute guy, and when there's some other guy, you want to click bunt. Like I got Tim Cates, I'm just gonna keep bunting and then back to pitch around till he drains all the energy. As you can see, his energy is almost fully drained. Just gonna bunt here so I can go back to John Franco. Okay, I'm back on John Franco. I don't need to do more pitch around, so I'm just gonna back out. And now I have John with a fully drained energy. And now all I need is to get a strikeout, and that should get me a trophy. So just keep bowling, pitching in that box there with any of the circle, square. You have a bunch of buttons. And as soon as you get your first strikeout, that will unlock your trophy. Okay, next is open the toolbox, which is simply to use two bench players in a single game. So load up in any game, go to manager, go to substitutions. Now simply on the right side, you have players on the bench. So just pick one and choose to substitute them in. Now you're going to see you have your substitute in right here. I'm just going to hit the ball here, hoping I get caught, which I did. Now, as soon as that is done, I'm going to pause again. I'm going to go to substitutions yet again. And I want to make my second substitution, getting the trophy, open the toolbox. It's that simple. Our next trophy is setting the tone, which simply requires strike out the first batter of the game. So just load into any game, and as you're the pitching team, you want to make sure you get a strikeout on the very first batter. In case you do miss out, you can always press options and restart the game. So yeah, just keep going till you get the trophy. Okay, next we're gonna get the trophy Swan Dive Defense, which is to make a diving catch for an out. I found the best mode for this is Road to the Show. So we're gonna go start a new career. We're gonna pick position player. We're gonna pick fielding. Now we're gonna go all the way to the right and we're gonna pick left field and confirm and continue. Again, we're just gonna go start the career. Don't need to do face scan, none of that. And we'll enter this cutscene, which is a phone call. Now we can skip all this. So just keep pressing X as these dialogues pop on your screen. Select absolutely, I'll be there and I'll do my best so that you continue with the combine. Keep pressing X on the screen and shortly this cutscene will end. You can skip this cutscene.
Welcome to day one.
Now, once you're on the pitch, you'll have a couple of cutscenes with this guy. Again, just keep pressing X. As soon as you're there on the batting, you can click simulate and exit. Again, couple more dialogues to end the day. And we can return to the clubhouse. That's day one. Now, when we go to day two, that's when we'll have the opportunity to go for this trophy. So back in the clubhouse, we're going to click up next and play the next game. If you do end up batting first, simply, you can get strikeout or you can just hit the ball, hope it gets caught. Or if you do hit the ball and doesn't get caught, then keep running and you'll ultimately get out. And once you do get out, you'll get to fielding, which is what we want for this trophy. Once you're in position, now you want to make sure you run towards the ball and you press R1. R1 is the control to dive on the PlayStation, and as you see, doing that gets me the trophy Swan Dive Defense. So it's very important that you run towards the ball and you press R1 so that you can make a dive just like that and you grab the ball for a catch to get the trophy. Okay, next we're gonna go for pure speed. Have a runner score from the first without the baseball leaving the field of play. Now this can be done in any mode. I got this trophy in the RTTS mode. So all you need to do is make sure that you have someone on the first base and then you hit for 3 runs. So when you do that, the runner on the first base has to cross the home base. And when he does that, you'll pop the trophy. So as you can see right here, I haven't made it to the final base, but the runner on the first base did make it to the home base, so I unlocked the trophy. Okay, next trophy is Derby level damage. Hit a home run over 460 feet. So simply go into a classic game, choose Boomers as your team. You can give the other one a weaker team. Here I choose Rockies as the away team, and I'm gonna give myself Boomers, which is again a great team. Now, this is important. Make sure to choose the Rockies field as your stadium, and then everything else can stay normal. So once you've selected the Rockies field, you're going to load into the game. Now, all you need to do is hit a home run, which you can do by timing it perfectly and pressing X. So I do press X here, get a perfect. And, if the luck is good, then it would be a perfect timing for you as well. and that's going to get you a really long shot. And here I get the trophy, 460 feet, derby level damage. If you don't get it first try, just keep going for home runs, and eventually on this ground, you should get the trophy. Okay, next trophy is Stay in School, which is to watch a StatCast presentation. Now, that is really simple. It's basically when you hit a home run, you need to make sure that you do not press anything so you cannot skip the cutscene that follows you hitting a home run. So, simply load into any game and hit a home run. Once you hit a home run, just leave your controller and watch the cutscene that will follow. And after the cutscene, you'll unlock the trophy. Okay, next trophy is If You Stare, It Might Stay Fair, which is simply to hit a ball that can leave the field on either side of the pole. Now, this can be done very easily. All you need to do is, as a batter in any of the games, you need to time a shot very early. So, as the pitcher is about to pitch, just press X, and that will give you a very early timing, and your ball will go on, on the side of the field outside of the pole, netting you the trophy. Okay, drive in a run with a pinch hitter. Now, this trophy can be done in a couple of ways, but you first need to load into a game. And as the batting team, you're going to go into manager and substitutions, and you're going to put on another guy. So here I substitute another guy, and now all you need to do is you need to hit a run with this guy. So you can either just simply hit a home run, and that will give you one run, or you can have your bases loaded, so have a few people on each base, and then all you need to do is get a hit and run, and this way you will score and get the trophy. In this example, I have gotten the home run and got the trophy celebrity shot. Pretty easy. Okay, next trophy is Chin Up Champ. As a pitcher, give up a hit on the first at bat of an inning and then strike out the next batter. So you want to load into a game and be the pitching team. You want to make sure that you concede a hit by the first guy that starts batting. If you do manage to get the first guy out, restart the game, but you need to make sure you get a hit and that he runs. So as you can see, the guy hit the ball and he ran to the first base. Now all you need to do for this achievement is get a strikeout. So here I get one strike. That is strike number two. And then one more strike would get me the trophy. Now he did hit that ball, so I didn't get the trophy there. Again, just want to make sure the first guy hits, and then the second guy, you need to get a strikeout. So I pitch again, and this time I do get a strike. That's the third strike, which means I get a strikeout and the trophy Chin Up Champ. Okay, next trophy, Kitchen Sink. Strike a batter out by throwing at least 4 different pitches during the same at bat. So all you need to do is make sure that you pitch the ball using different controls on your PlayStation controller. So you can pitch with triangle, you can pitch with circle, you can pitch with X, you can pitch with square, and then some pitchers can also pitch with R1. So out of these five, you got to make sure you use at least 4 different buttons to pitch, and you'll get the trophy. Okay, next trophy, Maddux. Using a single pitcher, win a complete game in under 100 pitches in a full 9 inning game. So we're going to go into classic. Again, we're going to choose a strong team for ourselves and go with boomers and give the opponent a weak team. Make sure we choose a 9 inning game. So there we go, a 9 inning game. And now we're going to go scroll down to Nolan Ryan, who's a strong pitcher, and click R2 to do a player lock. This way, we're going to be playing only this pitcher for the game. And now all we need to do is pitch and, get out, finish the game, the 9 inning game. I was able to finish, as you see here, in under 68 pitches. So this trophy is really simple. Just keep pitching with your one good pitcher in a strong team, and you'll eventually get the trophy when you finish the game. Hey, next trophy, good Grelief with all bases loaded and nobody out. Strike out 3 in a row without a run scoring to end the inning. So simply we're going to load into a game, again choosing a stronger team like the Boomers. Once we load into the game, we're going to press L1 and circle and then X to confirm that we want to intentionally walk the batter. We want to do this 3 times to load the 3 bases. So just click L1 and circle and then X to intentionally walk 3 times. Once all 3 bases are loaded, now all we need to do is get 3 outs. So we can go into the settings, into the sliders, and I'm going to make a few changes as you see on the screen. You can also make these changes to make sure or to make it easier to get the outs. So just follow as I'm doing, and this should help you guys a lot. Now all you need to do is get 3 outs without conceding a run, so get pitching. And once you get your third out without conceding any run to end the inning, you'll get the trophy. Okay, next trophy, walk off, do your dance. Win the game on a walk off home run. Really simple, just start a new game again, giving the opposition a weak team like always, and we're gonna go with Boomers, a very strong team. Now we're going to make sure that we choose the game to be a 1 inning game. So right here, choose the inning to be 1 and just load into the game. Okay, once we're in the game, we're going to go into settings and sliders. I'm going to make a few adjustments to make this trophy easier. Now with that done, all we need to do is get the whole team out on 0. So keep pitching and get the whole team out. Once you're on the batting team, all you need to do is hit a home run. So once you hit a home run, you will automatically unlock the trophy. As you see, the first ball, I hit a home run. I get to do a little dance, and there's your trophy. Walk off, do your dance for winning the game on a walk-off home run. Okay, next trophy, trading places with only a runner on second base, hit an RBI double. So we're gonna load into a game again, choosing a strong home team like the Boomers. We're gonna go into the settings and sliders. You can also change your sliders as I'm doing to make this trophy easier. Just make sure to also have the same settings. You want to make sure your fielder abilities are minimum and your base runner speed is maximum. Now all you need to do is hit the ball and get your batter running to the second base. So as you can see, we hit the ball and we're on to the second base, and now we're going to wait at the second base. And now you need to hit the ball again and get your runner from the second base onto the home base. So here I hit the ball. I have a runner on second base. As you see, he's running, and he's running to home base. As soon as he gets there on the home base and the pitch is over, I will get the trophy. Right there, trading places. Okay, next trophy, red hot base running. In a single inning, steal second, third, and score with the same player. So we're gonna load into a game again. Gonna choose Boomers as a strong home team. Gonna give Barons as a weak away team to the AI. Everything else can remain standard. Okay, once we're in the game, we're gonna quickly go into the settings, go into the sliders, and again, make sure to copy the settings that I have. Now, once back in the game, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bunt the ball with the triangle so I can run to the first base. So here I bunt the ball, really simple, and I get my batter to the first base. Now that my batter is on the first base, I'm gonna hold L2 to try to steal the base, and I need to release L2 just before the pitcher release. Right there, before he released the ball, I released L2 and my runners on to the second base. And again, I hold L2, and before the pitcher is gonna release, I'm gonna release L2 so that my runner's gonna try to steal the base. And there, he's off again, stealing the third base. And now that both the second base and the third base has been stolen, all we need to do is hit the ball and run so that our runner on the third base can run to the home base and get us a run. So we hit the ball, our runner from third gets to home and gets us the trophy. Okay, next trophy, speed or luck or both. Hit a triple. Simply load into a game. We're gonna again choose a strong team like the Boomers. Now, to make this easier, you can pick a bigger stadium, something with a capacity of about 50,000. There's Rogers Stadium, there's Polo Grounds, there's a couple of options. Once you load into the game, we're gonna go into the options and sliders again, and then you can change the sliders like you see on the screen. The main thing that you want to do here is you want to make sure that the fielders are at the very minimum and then the base runners are maximum. So you see all the CPU are minimum, all the fielding errors are maximum, fielder run speed and reaction is minimum, and then the base runner speed's maximum. And then all you need to do is hit the ball and run and cross three bases. So here I hit the ball, I cross the first base as you see on the top right of the screen. I make my way to the second base. And now as soon as I get on that third base right there, that will get me the trophy, speed or luck or both. Hey, next trophy is supposed to be my day off. Have your closer get a 1 out save. So we're gonna start another game. Now for this trophy, you have to choose a regular MLB team. You cannot choose the all-star team, and also choose your innings to be 1. So after choosing a regular MLB team and your innings to be 1, start a game.
And it'll be George.
Now once we're into the game, we're again gonna go into the sliders and we're gonna change some of the settings to make it favorable for us. Now we're also going to go into manager, into the bullpen. We're going to scroll down to the position that says CP and we're going to warm up this guy. So go down to the guy that says CP and we're going to warm up that guy. Now all you need to do is you need to score 2 runs. So here I'm going to keep hitting. And once you score 2 runs, you're basically going to get striked out or caught out, whatever you need. But basically score 2 runs with your team and then get all 3 of your batters out so that you become the pitching team. Okay, once you start as the pitching team, we're going to go into manager again, into the bullpen, go back to your CP, and we're going to make him ready and waiting. So make sure to do that. And then what we need to do is we need to get 2 of the guys out. So out of the three batters of the opposition, make sure to get two batters out. Here I get a strikeout on the second batter, so that's two batter out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press L1 and circle, and I'm going to intentionally walk a batter. So now we have someone on the first base, and I'm going to do that again. So intentionally walk a batter again. Okay, now that we have the first and the second base loaded, we're going to go into the bullpen again, and it's time to put our CP into the game. Okay, with our CP in the game, now all we need is to get a strikeout with our CP without conceding a run, without doing anything, and we'll get the trophy. So here I get the strikeout, and I get the trophy. It's supposed to be my day off. Okay, next trophy, gotta be quicker than that. Throw out a runner going for extra bases. You can do this in any mode. I did this in the road to the show. So we're gonna start a new career. We're gonna play a position player. We're gonna go fielding, and we're gonna choose a left field player. So after choosing left field, we're gonna click confirm and continue, and then start the career. We're gonna skip through all this initial cutscene bullshit. So just keep pressing X and skipping. Eventually, we'll get to play our game 1 on day 2 of the combine. Once we get there and we get to play left field, now all you need to do is kind of get lucky. The ball will be struck towards you. You need to make sure that you grab the ball, throw it back to the base, and you get a run out. So here I throw it to the base, and I'll be lucky to get a run out. If you don't get it in one try, keep trying. This is a really good method. Within 2 to 3 combines, I'm sure you'll get this trophy. Next trophy, 40-40 watch. Hit a home run and steal a base with the same player in one game. So we're going to start a new game again, choosing the favorite team that we've been choosing this trophy run, which is Boomers. Now we're going to start, and we're going to choose a standard 9 inning game. The important thing is to lock on a guy, which is Ricky Henderson, who's a really good batter here for this team. So we're going to player lock on Ricky Henderson. Now, once we're in the game, we're again going to go into the sliders, and these are good settings to make sure to allow you to steal the base. So make sure that you have the same settings for fielding errors, fielding reaction, and the base runner speed and base runner steal ability. Now, once you're on batting, you want to hit a home run with Ricky Henderson. So when you do bat, just hit a perfect timing shot. And there we go. We get our one home run. So that's one part of the achievement done. The second part now requires us to steal a base. If you do get to fielding because you're on player lock, simply go through this part till you get to batting again. So I'm just going to go do a little fielding here. And eventually I'm going to go back to another inning, and I'm going to get back to batting. Okay, we're back to batting here. So now what I want to do is I want to hit, and I want to get one run so I can go to either the first base or the second base. So now I run to the first base, and I stop at the first base. Now on the first base, we want to be ready for the steal situation, which is, as you see, just holding left joystick forward. I go for the steal. I complete the steal, getting the trophy 40-40 watch. Okay, next trophy, save some for tomorrow. Win a game by 24 or more runs. So simply choose a strong team like the Boomers again. You want to set a 9-inning game just to give you the maximum chance to score that many runs to get a 24 winning margin. Once you're in the game, you're going to go into the settings, and you can choose the following sliders to make it easier for you. And now basically just keep hitting runs. So home runs are your friend. Keep hitting home runs, keep running runs. However you can score, keep scoring, keep getting the other team out. And eventually you'll finish the game. The 9th inning, you need to make sure that you have at least a margin of 24 runs. and that will unlock the trophy at the end of the game. Okay, next trophy is living on the field. Play and finish 24 games of at least 3 innings within any mode. I found the best way is to just start a game of 3 innings and you want a player lock on a batter. So here in this example, I'm going to choose the Boomers. I'm going to choose just a standard stadium. Innings is 3 and I'm going to go here and on Ricky Henderson, I'm going to press R2 to player lock. Now, once in the game, just go through the 2 or 3 actions that you'll need to do with Ricky Henderson. It could be batting, it could be running as you see here on the video, or it could be fielding, but it would be just 2 or 3 instances. It literally takes 2 minutes or less to finish one game, and as soon as you finish the game, you're going to go into exit post game and confirm restart, and very quickly you're going to be thrown back into the same game, player logged on Ricky Henderson. You're going to rinse and repeat till you eventually finish your 24 games, unlocking you the trophy living on the field. Hey, next trophy, a double play would be nice here, which is simply to get a double play to end the inning. So we're going to go into a classic game. We're going to choose a standard MLB team. I take Blue Jays in this case because I'm from Canada. You can choose any other team of your liking. It has to be an MLB team. It does not really matter which team. Once you're into the game, we're going to go into the game sliders again. So make sure that you copy these settings because it's going to make it easier for you to get this trophy. The other setting that I found helpful for this particular trophy was if we go into your general and then you press R2 to go to decisions and you turn on auto fielding and auto throwing. This way now you don't have to worry about throwing to the right base. Now what you want to do is you want to get the first batter out, whether it's a catch, a strikeout, it does not matter. You just want to get him out. So here he hits the ball in the air. My guy catches it and he's going to be out. So we have one batter out. Now we want to do intentionally walk on 3 batters. So L1 and circle, and then X to confirm that you want to intentionally walk, and you want to do that 3 times. So you load all 3 bases. Now, once all 3 bases are loaded, you're simply going to ball again. You're going to hope that the batter hits the ball and that they go for a run. And here you're looking for a double play, which is a bit of RNG. So I do get a catch and I throw at the home base, getting a run out, getting the double play. This trophy can take a few tries. So if you don't get it the first try, keep trying using this method. Okay, last trophy for the platinum. The best offense is no offense. Score a run without getting a hit. So I would highly recommend that you do this through a boosting session. You can use websites like PSN Profiles, or if you don't manage to find anyone, you can write to me at the Grindmaster and I'll do my best to try to help you. Now, if you do try to boost this trophy literally takes 1 minute. As you see here on the screen, I have a boosting console. So I'm just inviting my alt account into this game. And then all you need to do is literally intentionally walk 4 times, scoring a run, getting the trophy. So basically, once I load into the game, I'm going to use my alt account. I'm going to press L1 and circle on my alt account, and I'm going to press X to confirm to intentionally walk. Do that 4 times, and I'll automatically get the trophy.
First and second, no outs. Luis, a very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Bases now a very curious choice. They're signaling for the intentional.
And as you see here, I get the trophy and I'll also get the platinum. I hope you guys found this trophy guide to be helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments. Make sure to leave a like and you can subscribe if you like the trophy content because I'll be posting a lot more trophy guides and trophy related videos in the near future. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Till then, ciao ciao.